They lie, they cheat, they manipulate, and somehow we still like them. You've seen it. The one who gossips, backstabs, twists every story, yet they're the most popular in the room. It doesn't make sense. Why do we admire the people who do the most damage? The answer is darker than you think. Let's begin with a story. There was a man named Victor. He wasn't kind, he wasn't honest. But when he spoke, people listened. He dominated every meeting, cracked jokes at others' expense, took credit for work he didn't do. Yet everyone laughed, nodded, admired him. Meanwhile, his colleague Sam, humble, polite, extremely competent, always ignored. Victor got the promotion, Sam got silence. Why? Here's the dark truth. In social psychology, there's a concept called the halo effect. It means we judge people based on surface traits. Confidence equals competence, charm equals honesty, dominance equals leadership. Victor used this perfectly. He made bold eye contact, spoke with certainty even when he was wrong, told people what they wanted to hear, and never hesitated to take control. In a world obsessed with appearances, Victor looked powerful, and people follow power. But what most don't realize is, this is no accident. It's a psychological pattern. There's a group of traits researchers call the dark triad: narcissism, Machiavellianism, psychopathy. Sounds extreme, but many successful people score high on these. Narcissists believe they're superior. They speak with certainty. They dominate conversations, and people mistake that for leadership. Machiavellians are strategic manipulators. They know exactly what to say, when to say it, and how to win influence. They flatter, deceive, and always stay one step ahead. Psychopaths feel no guilt, no shame, no anxiety. They're fearless, cold, calculated. That fearlessness, we read it as confidence. So when someone exhibits these traits, we subconsciously think, this person must know what they're doing. It's biology. In ancient tribes, dominance meant survival. We're still wired that way. We gravitate toward people who act like they can lead or protect us. That's why people often admire the villain in movies, because villains are decisive, bold, and we mistake boldness for brilliance. But here's where it gets dangerous. These people don't just charm crowds, they destroy lives. Quietly, they know how to manipulate emotions. They love bomb, gaslight, guilt trip, and the worst part, they make you think you're the problem. It's not just at work. It happens in relationships, in friendships, even in families. People fall for this pattern again and again. Why? Because most good people don't play mind games. They don't perform. They don't seek control. And in a world that rewards visibility over value, quiet strength often goes unnoticed. So the manipulators rise, not because they're better, but because they're louder. Here's the good news. You don't need to become evil to stand out. You don't have to fake charm or act like someone you're not. What you need is conscious power. Start by owning your presence. Stop apologizing for existing. Don't speak to be liked. Speak to be clear. When you enter a room, walk like you deserve to be there. Not with arrogance, but with certainty. Second, build inner confidence. Not the kind that shouts, the kind that stands firm when tested. Confidence doesn't mean being the loudest. It means trusting yourself when everyone else doubts you. Third, watch how people make you feel. The ones who manipulate will confuse you. You'll feel anxious around them, even when they're being nice. That's your nervous system warning you. And finally, develop your own influence. Not through games, but through value. People follow those who make them feel seen, understood, and inspired. Here's what most people don't know. Genuine power outlasts fake charisma. Sure, the manipulators rise fast, but they crash hard. Because fear-based influence doesn't last. Character does. And when you combine strength with empathy, people won't just follow you. They'll respect you. So the next time you wonder why the evil ones seem more likable, remember they're just better at wearing masks. But masks crack, truth doesn't. And if you want to win in the long run, don't play their game, change the game. Be bold, be aware, and never confuse volume for value. If this resonated with you, If you've ever been the one overlooked while the manipulator thrived, you're not alone. You're just playing a different game. And in the end, it's the ones with quiet strength who truly lead. If you're ready to dig deeper into the mind, uncover hidden truths, and sharpen yourself from the inside out, subscribe, because the world doesn't need more noise. It needs more people like you, people who see the darkness and rise anyway.